Hello everyone and thanks for hanging out with me. Heat wave here in Germany, a second one this year. The whole week, or a bit more, even the weekend, it was way above 30 degrees. We even had a city in Germany with over 40, of course a record. What else? And the stupid thing is, at work my car is in direct sunlight the whole day, so it's extremely hot in here. It's right after work here. I'm driving home. Oh my god, it's hot. And what I wanted to talk to you about is my crappy, horrible fossil car that I'm driving. It's a Hyundai Matrix 1.6 liter gasoline car. We bought it 2 years ago. When we bought it, it was 8 years old, had 45,000 kilometers on there, and that's why we bought it, because it was cheap, 3,800 euros, but low mileage, and it looked great. I mean, it looks horrible. It's the most disgusting, horrible car I've ever seen, but it does the job. It was cheap and it's okay. Consumption is okay, around 7 liters in daily driving, 8 liters on the highway, and half a liter more in the winter. So it's okay. But I cannot wait for the Volkswagen ID.3. I'm so excited. Everything I've seen so far in videos and what they talk about, and it just sounds great, and I think the car looks great. I like that size, that it's not an SUV, and all the data, it just sounds great. I cannot wait to put my order down. So there are a few things in this car that are good. So of course, a range of over 700 kilometers in the summer, and when I do long distance driving, fueling up in 5 minutes. That's just awesome. It just, you can't deny that. I also like that there are two 12-volt outlets here in the front, and one is always powered, even if there's no ignition and if I lock the car and everything. So that's really cute. I like there's a lot of space in here. If I need it, I rarely need it, but if, then it's good. So it's a bit formed like the Kia e-Soul, and that's really nice. I also can move forward and backwards the back seats. I can move the whole thing. That's nice. But other than that, it's just totally outdated. It's a very old car. The radio sucks, speakers suck. At least it has air conditioning, otherwise I would die right now. It's just a very crappy car. And let's talk about the things that I'm not a fan about in here, and that I will love in the ID.3. So of course, technology, all navigation and everything, and instrument cluster and digital, and all the things that are amazing in a new car. What I'm not a fan about, even after 2 years, is that in here the speedometer is in the middle of the car, like in a Tesla Model 3, and I never got used to it. Even now, after 2 years, I don't like it. And I thought about it, why is that? And I now know the reason. So when I'm driving, and if I have to look down where a speedometer would be, just for 2 seconds to see my speed or whatever, I feel no tension in my eye muscles, so that it's the strain on them or anything. But when I do it to the right, I have to go down and right, and then I notice it, that it's kind of, there's an effort there, and to overcome that effort, I tilt my head. So every time I want to see the speed, I have to tilt my head the whole time, and that's annoying, because I look at the speed a lot. It's just what I do while driving. I want to see what's going on, temperature, kilometers. It's just, that's why it's there. That's me. That's how I drive. And if it would be right there, it would be no problem. I don't have to tilt, just the eyes down and up. I don't have to look down, because it's, I don't know, it's different if I have to look down. It doesn't feel like it's an effort. I don't know why. So that's annoying. Another thing is fueling it up on my daily commute. So I drive 52 kilometers to work and home every 5 days a week. And so every 2 weeks, around 2 weeks, I have to fuel up the car. and we're living in Germany at the border to Austria, and in Germany we have a 30-cent environmental tax on gasoline, and Austria doesn't have that. So in Austria the gasoline is 20 to 30 cents cheaper than here, and so since I work in the city of Passau that's right at the border to Austria, I save a lot of money if I fuel up there, but it's a hassle to get there. It's only an 8-kilometer drive, but I have to go over a bridge, and then it's very narrow road and it's very busy, and if there's a truck or a bus, everything has to wait. It just takes me half an hour to fuel up the car, and this is a hassle, and it's stress because of very busy road, and I have to get up 30 minutes earlier, do it before work. It's really annoying, and I cannot wait for the Id.3 where I get home every few days and then plug in the car, set a charging limit, and then in the morning I unplug, and that's it. I cannot wait for this. Of course, charging is cheaper than fueling up, but of course the car is more expensive because it's a new car and an electric car, and this is a very old car. I get that, and that's just how it is, but I want that car. So for a daily commute, this is annoying, and the Id.3 will be awesome. Then another thing, of course, is the noise. This car has a 5-gear gearbox, and it's made in a very weird way where when I drive 100 kilometers, which is the normal speed for country roads here, it revs very high. So in my 5th gear right now, it revs almost at 3000 RPM, and this car is then very loud. And on the highway, when I do 130 or more, it's extremely loud. It's really always in your head the whole time, and it's very hard to drive long distance with this car on the highway. On the country road, it's okay, but on the highway, it's extremely loud. And the last thing is vibrations. This car is, for some reason, is vibrating very hard. When I'm idling, standing at a light or something, the hood is moving. When it's really vibrating that much, and if something is touching, then I hear clunking. And when I'm driving at certain speeds, so it vibrates the whole time, but at certain speeds it's even more extreme. And at some speeds, when I look through the rear view mirror, the rear view mirror is vibrating so much that I cannot read license plates of cars behind me. It's really annoying. I can't wait for a quiet, non-vibrating, nice car. The power in here, it has 106 horsepower or something. It's okay, it's fine. But the Id.3 will have over 200, and it's electric power, so way more torque. It will be way more fun. Will be way better in the corners. This has very soft suspension because it's a family car. It's made for people going holidays. They want a small car but have 2 kids in the back and stuff in the back and everything. So it's very soft, and cornering is just not fun in here. So I can't wait for the Id.3, can't wait till September. I still don't know if I will go to the Frankfurt Motor Show. I want to, but it's a lot of money to see one car. Because I looked, a lot of other cars that I want to see are not there. No Peugeot, no Renault. What else? There was another one that's not even there. The Seat, I don't know. But a lot of cars missing that I wanted to see. And I don't know if I can even touch the Porsche Taycan. That would be interesting. But to see the Id.3 and make a few videos about it and show you guys the car, that would be fun. But it's just 8 hours driving to Frankfurt and back, and then parking is expensive. The motor show costs around 40-50 euros. It's a lot of money for that, so I'm not sure yet. I want to, but I'm not sure. We'll see. Okay, I'm gonna continue sweating here and get home soon. Thank you very much for watching. Have a great day and take care. Bye.